Welcome dear friends, in this video we will solve PPSC Inspector Legal Pakistan and Islamic Studies paper of the year 2013. 1937 elections were held in 11 provinces of British India according to Act of 1935. Who became the first Muslim judge of the Kolkata High Court? Syed Amir Ali. According to Article 44 of the Constitution, the President of Pakistan shall hold office for a term of 5 years. The name of Pakistan according to the Constitution of Pakistan is Islamic Republic of Pakistan. The Electoral College for the election of the President of Pakistan consists of the members of both houses of the Parliament and the members of the provincial assemblies. No person shall hold the office of President of Pakistan for more than 2 consecutive terms. Objective resolution was passed by the first Constituent Assembly in the year 1949. Sir Syed died on 27th March of which year? 1898. In which year was Islamia College for Women, Cooper Road established? 1939. Who was the Viceroy of India when the Indian Council Act 1892 was passed? Lord Lansdowne. When did Sir Syed wrote his famous book Asarus Sanadid? 1847. In which Act of India were women granted the right to vote? Government of India Act 1919. Women's suffrage through this act was very limited because women needed a few requirements to become eligible voter. However, some of the requirements were later on released in the Act of 1935 and women's suffrage was expanded. Syed Ahmad Shahid and Ismail Shahid were martyred at Balakot. When did Lord Curzon announce the partition of Bengal? The partition of Bengal was actually announced on 20th July 1905 and it came in effect on 16 October 1905. Who led the Simla deputation? Sir Aga Khan. Gandhi raised the slogan of Quit India. Quaid-e-Azam raised another slogan to counter it as under Divide and Quit. Who inaugurated the State Bank of Pakistan? Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Who was elected first President of the Khilafat Committee? Maulana Muhammad Ali Jauhar. When was the report of the Simon Commission published? June 1929. Which Muslim woman participated in all the 3 roundtable conferences? Begum Shahnawaz. Which woman was part of the delegation first sent to the UNO after the creation of Pakistan? Begum Liaquat Ali Khan. When did Quaid-e-Azam resign from the Indian National Congress? 1920. During the freedom movement, which language played a vital role in the demand for a separate homeland, Pakistan? Urdu. Who was the ruler of Kashmir at the time of partition? Hari Singh. Who announced the communal award? MacDonald. The Act of 1935 separated Sindh from which province? Bombay. The Day of Deliverance was observed on 22 December 1939. Quaid-e-Azam gave his 14 points in a meeting held at Delhi. Who presided over the 4th All India Muslim League session held at Karachi in 1910? None of these. It was presided by Syed Nabiullah. The second population census in Pakistan was conducted in 1961. Which prophet could talk to the birds? Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. The night during Hajj in which Muslims stay in Muzdalifah is 10 Zilhajj. Pilgrims move towards Muzdalifah on 9th Zilhajj. Hajj rituals are performed from 8 to 13 Zilhajj. The pilgrims are required to wear ihram at Miqat. What was the age of Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu when he embraced Islam? From the given options, the most suitable option is 30 years. However, he was born in 584 AD, accepted Islam in 616 AD, so his age at the time of accepting Islam was 32 years. For how many years was the Holy Quran compiled in the Caliphate of Hazrat Usman radiallahu anhu? None of these. It was for approximately 2 years. Which surah of the Holy Quran mentions the names of two prophets together? None of these. In Surah Allah, the two prophets are mentioned together as Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa. Name the surah of the Holy Quran which mentions Hazrat Maryam alayhi salam. Al-Maryam. How many times is the word Qul, say, repeated in the Holy Quran? 332. How many surahs of the Holy Quran begin with the names of the prophets? 6. Begin here means named after prophets. Pick out name of the prophet which is also the name of a surah. Surah Yusuf. Pick out place where Hazrat Yahya alayhi salam was buried. Syria. Give the total number of titles conferred by Allah to the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. 99. Struggle for Pakistan was written by I.H. Qureshi. Kashmir is a conflict between Pakistan and India. In 1946, the mission sent by British government was known as Cabinet Mission. Quaid-e-Azam came back to India on the request of Muslims in the year 1934. Mr. Ghulam Muhammad became the Prime Minister of Pakistan on October 17, 1951. Where is Gomal University located? D.I. Khan. Dera Ismail Khan is the largest district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Pakistan is a federal republic with a bicameral legislature consisting of National Assembly and Senate. Pakistan Council of Scientific and Industrial Research (PCSIR) was established in 1953, which is the authorized agency to sanction license for cable television and FM radios. PEMRA. The most important and famous Urdu newspaper published from Lahore by Maulana Zafar Ali Khan was Zamindar. Which city of Pakistan is known as Little Manchester? Faisalabad. Who is known as the father of modern chemistry? Anton Lavoisier. Indian Act of 1919 provided which type of legislature at the center in place of the Imperial Legislative Council consisting of one house? Bicameral. Where is Fort Monroe located? D.G. Khan. When was Quetta devastated by a severe earthquake? 31st May 1935. What is the total number of kalimas? 6. In which year was zakat made obligatory? 2 Hijri. What is the nisab of zakat for gold? 7.5 tola. How many times has the word zakat been mentioned in the Holy Quran? 32 times. What was the kunyat of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu? Abu Abdullah. The real name of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was Abdullah ibn Abu Quhafa, and his kunyat is also Abu Bakr. How many years did the caliphate of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu last? 2 years. How long did the caliphate of Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu last? 12 years. Which surah of the Holy Quran discusses marriage and divorce laws? An-Nisa, and some of these laws are also discussed in Al-Baqarah. What is the serial number of Surah Yasin in the Holy Quran? 36. What is the total number of types of qiyas? 3. Total number of ayats in the Holy Quran 6236, and if Bismillah is also included, as every surah in the Holy Quran begins with Bismillah except Surah Tawbah, then the total number of ayats in the Holy Quran are 6349. How many times has the word Qul been repeated in the Quran? 332. Serial number of kalma Raddul Kufr among the 6 kalmas? 6. Which kalma is without a dot? First kalma. Which kalma is recited at the time of nikah? All of them, but majority of the people recite kalma shahada. Recitation of the first kalma is called tahleel. How many types of zakat are there? 2. One is zakatul mal and second is zakatul fitr. Literal meaning of zakat: to purify. Serial number of Surah Al-Kahf 18. Which alphabet is mentioned most in the Holy Quran? Alif. Surah located in Para 14 of the Holy Quran. None of these. Para 14 of the Holy Quran consists of Surah Al-Hajr and Surah Al-Nahl. In which surah does Bismillah appear twice? Surah An-Naml. How many times is the name of Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam mentioned in the Quran? 16 times. Which army officer was first recipient of Nishani Haidar? Captain Sarwar Shahid. By which pact did Hindus agree for separate electorates for Muslims in India? Lucknow Pact. Who resigned from the Imperial Legislative Council in protest against the Rowlatt Act? Qaid-e-Azam. In the Holy Quran, the miracle of the she-camel is related to which prophet? Hazrat Saleh alayhi salam. How many ghazwats are mentioned in the Quran? 12. What is the opposite of shirk in Islam? Tawheed. About which act will Muslims be asked first on the day of judgment? Salah, namaz. How many rukos are there in Surah Al-Imran? 20. In which language did Luther translate the Holy Quran? None of these. Actually, Martin Luther Sr. did not personally translate the Quran into any language. However, he supported the idea of translating the Quran into German. The English newspaper Comrade in India was published from Kolkata. What is the alternative to wudu ablution when water is not available before prayer? Tayammum. Which nafal prayer is most liked by Allah? Tahajjud. What is the name of Ishraq prayer? Sunrise till quarter of a day, approximately 20 minutes after sunrise. Which prophet is mentioned most frequently in the Holy Quran? Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Which prophet is called Abul Bashar? Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Which prophet is the son of Hazrat Dawood alayhi salam? Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. During drought, which prayer is offered for rain? Salati Istisqa. Which prayer or namaz without sajda is performed? Salati Janaza. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed.